I'm still quite upset about what happened to Ron. I made a video the other day where it's now saying, allegedly, obviously they're going to put a report out on the 30th of July, but it now says allegedly, and they killed someone with allegedly. But anyway, I was looking at these messages and I thought, well, I thought that I put an answer. Anyway, YouTube have hidden that one. I suggest you just stop and read it, because I can't really. Well, if they've, look what they've done. They've taken this comment out. It's just a comment. Aren't we allowed to say how we feel? Do we have to agree and bow down to the Romans, whatever they are? I'm just amazed that they scrubbed out that message. So what they're telling you is they don't really give a damn about what you think and what you feel. But they can say what they like. They can say murder, 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 murder in our faces. Do you know what? On the television the other day, because I still find it difficult watching the programmes me and Mickey watched. So you're flicking through and you think, no, oh, there's a film, oh, Judge Judy, I'll watch her a bit, because I just don't want to watch 11 channels of crimes. That's what I saw, 11 channels. 11 channels. I mean, I'm on, that television is preview, and it doesn't show all the channels, and I'm not watching the news. Can't quite get into the same programmes me and Mickey watched. 11 channels of axe murderer, couple killers, you name it, 11 channels. So obviously Judge Judy and all that weirdness is just, you know, if you just want to get into bed and you just want something on for 10-20 minutes as you're relaxing. 11 channels. So what are they trying to jam into us? I mean, it's okay that they do all that to us. Do we always want nearly every channel to have axe murder on it, or whatever it says, or this is how this person died, or the cases they renew that are 25, 30 years old? Maybe that's good, but what's cases in there? And I know how I feel about that one, and a lot that I was watching at that time. So don't our comments mean anything? That we don't want to watch all this crime all the time? And to be honest, unless you're in an inner city somewhere and it's awful, tell me who's witnessing crime all the time. You're just listening to what they're telling you. You know, can't we have nicer things to watch? Or what does it matter if we have comments? Why would they scrub them out? What for? I mean, that is not a democracy at all. That is what I told you. We're under totalitarianism. Nearly everybody's had it. And if they had it, we had to have it. They want to call it democracy, but it can't be. And, you know, before the election, basically, nobody watched the news. And they said they weren't voting. And then I was talking to someone the other day and they said in their business, because don't forget, they all think it's real, they didn't want Keir Starmer, they didn't want the Labour Party at all. And this is people that live in all sorts of different areas of the UK and are coming together for a conference. Not one of them. I know you can say, oh, well, it's probably to do with their tax, but they just did not see him as a positive person. And he got in with a landslide when everybody I asked, except my mum, wasn't voting, watching the television. And then I told you what I thought about that one as well. So who's doing the damage to who? Because that was a cartoon. It means it was made before he won. Like the Boris one with the really tall cameraman and the little Diddy Boris. Those were made before, so they're telling you you don't have a choice. They're just putting in who they want, obviously. and then taking comments off because they don't care what you think. We're in a system and it's going one way, the way that they want. Quite surprised we've got allowed to have channels or whatever, or that what we're talking about is bad. But is it? Aren't we allowed to have, you know, our own comments? Aren't we allowed to be in a democracy then? Isn't that what it is? When, you know, everybody's different. You don't always agree with everybody's comments, but, you know, everybody's got a comment. Why are they hiding this? Why does it say about Ron now, allegedly? When I'm making this video is not out yet. I don't think everybody wants every video to have Ron in it, but I was just so upset because, you know, with Amy, we tried to work it out and we just can't work out what they're telling you, how it all adds together. But of course, when you look at that, it says that they're investigating a deputy involved shooting. And then it says where it is, and it says obviously poor Ron was supposedly firing into a home, which I don't believe, but there was an altercation there, and it was captured on the 9. Whoever was ringing up the responder, they caught it all. So that's the bit we think, well, how could the police have been there if the I don't know. Anyway, it's all just mind-boggling. But then it says when deputies arrived, blah blah blah, and they found Ronald Dean Bahilia allegedly firing a rifle. Now this one was done, let's say the 19th or the 20th of June. The rest all went out, splashed all over the news, like about 20 news companies making these videos about the shooting and all that happened, and 21 police cars turn up to this poor bloke, right? And then 3 or 4 days later it starts saying allegedly. And you could say, oh, it's how the newspapers cover themselves. But basically, SLED is conducting a criminal investigation into the shooting. No, deputies were injured. No, but you shot Ron 6 times. Overkill. And he was probably just holding his mobile phone because it was getting dark at 8:30. Anyway, Amy, I've talked about that. Because it says after 8. She says at 8 o'clock it's light, by 8:30 it's dark. There's no timing on this thing. It was starting to get dark. Anyway, I'm just quite disgusted, but I just wanted to say that word allegedly is there. Wow. So we're allowed to be treated like this by everybody, and we're not allowed to say anything. Obviously, I'm going to put this video will be out on BitChute, it will be out on Rumble, Odyssey, it goes to Odyssey, and it'll be on YouTube. It's just an observation about what's going on around us. It's all absolutely crazy. Really crazy. But anyway, I'm going to stop this video now because I think I've said enough. Quite incredible that you're not even just, your comments are all, it's like you're an enemy all the time. Wow. I don't even know why I'm on YouTube anymore.